Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Limuru 3 meeting scheduled tomorrow is already causing serious tension in Kenya Kwanza government, with some rumors that the government plans to interrupt that meeting. As that is happening, some key leaders in Kenya Kwanza have also sworn to attend that meeting, one such leader being Moses Kuria. We started organizing the Limuru 1 meeting with the late President Mwai Kibaki, and that is why I'm here to make the Limuru 3 meeting happen, said Kuria. Kuria likewise suggested that a debate on resource sharing will prominently be highlighted at Limuru 3 after Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua sparked a discussion on the 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling last week. We are going to have that debate because it is justified. We must talk about how our people are being given resources under the 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling, said Kuria. Earlier, Azimio leaders from the region led by Jeremiah Kioni and former Laikipia Governor Nderitu Muridhi said the gathering will be the start of anti-government protests against high taxation contained in the Finance Bill 2024. We are starting our revolution on Friday, and it is part of our homegrown solutions to the high cost of living, said Kioni. So you are seeing that some Kenya Kwanza leaders, such as Moses Kuria, are among the organizers of that meeting. And on the part of Kimani Ichung'wah, they have termed that meeting a tribal meeting. Rigathi Gachagua seems to be in the middle. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand the high-octane politics being played here and why the government might attempt to disrupt that meeting. Before we do that, listen to this clip.
Wanajua wale, mimi ni Steven Dicho. Watu wale wanapanga hii Limuru 3 ni kutoka vyama 31, lakini ni 32, kwa sababu hata kama mimi sio kiongozi wa chama yangu, mimi ni member wa UDA, na nimekuja hapa kama UDA member ambaye watu wa UDA tumekasirika pamoja na watu wa vyama hivyo vingine, na tumekuja kuungana na wao katika muungano wa Limuru ya 3 na kusema ya kwamba hatujadirika kwa sababu ya vile uongozi upo. Ni kitu ya watu wote ambao wamekasirishwa na uongozi ambao uko sahihi, kama vile wazee wamesema, kutoka mwaka wa 2022. Na sisi watu wa mlima ndiye tuna nguvu na uwezo. Sisi ndio tulifanya Mwai Kibaki awe president, sisi ndio tulifanya Uhuru Kenyatta awe president, sisi ndio tulifanya William Ruto awe president, na hakuna mtu ambaye anaweza kutuzuia kufanya kile tunataka, awe nani ama awe nani. Hata 2027 ni sisi tutadetermine ni nani atakuwa president, na hakuna mtu atatuzuia. Tukisema mlima ikisema imesema, mlima imesema ni Ruto ambaye sio wa mlima, na ikawa. Sasa mtu mwingine anaweza kutuambia tusiseme. Naona waheshimiwa wengine kama Ichung'wah akisema ati atafuruka mkutano wa Limuru. Mkutano wa Limuru ni wa watu wote wa Mount Kenya, adhubutu ili atujue sisi.
Yes, that's Steven Ndichu, a UDA member. Ndichu is exposing that there is a plan by Kenya Kwanza, and in this case, he's singling out Kimani Ichung'wah as having plans to disrupt that meeting. What's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next analysis. Let's dig deep. Why is Moses Kuria attending that meeting. And if at all there are plans to disrupt that meeting, why? And what's the overall objective of that meeting? Let me start by saying this. Moses Kuria plans to attend that meeting as a warning to Ruto. And I'm saying that because if you look at William Ruto's strong allies, such as Kimani Ichung'wah and Ninyoro, they are against that meeting. So it's a fact that even William Ruto himself is against that meeting. So when Moses Kuria plans to attend that meeting, he's just trying to send a warning to William Ruto. And the warning is simple. If you can't work closely with me, then I can as well join hands with the rebels. That is so because initially, Moses Kuria was William Ruto's right-hand man, but in the recent days, it appears there is some distance emerging between Ruto and Moses Kuria. And Ruto is now embracing Kimani Ichung'wah and Ndindi Nyoro very closely. Kuria is being relegated to the periphery. I think that's just a way Moses Kuria is trying to catch the attention of Ruto and to send that clear message to him that if you can't work with me closely, I can join hands with the rebels. Why is the government planning to interrupt that meeting? Because I know that meeting is causing some serious tension in Ruto's camp. The government knows it has not delivered, and the government knows that the ground is not happy. So any group or any person who is trying to take an alternative message to the ground, apart from the Kenya Kwanza message, that person is seen as a threat. So the government wants to interrupt that meeting so that the message does not reach the people. If the meeting ends successfully, then the organizers of that event will use that occasion to relay their message to the mountain people. And some people will welcome that message, considering that currently Kenyans are going through a lot of economic difficulties under William Ruto's rule. So the government will most definitely attempt to interrupt that meeting so that the people are not given the message. That's what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. And now to Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua clearly wanted to attend that meeting, but it appears the organizers, people such as Kioni Matakarua, Nderitu Muridhi, are not very confident of him attending that meeting, now that Uhuru Kenyatta might be the one sponsoring that meeting. So Rigathi Gachagua, in my honest opinion, is not welcomed because of that, because of his bad blood with Uhuru Kenyatta, who might be the main sponsor of that Limuru 3 meeting. That's what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. And this is just going to cement the mountain rebellion against Ruto and his allies, because the mountain is not at peace. And we have been seeing a lot of complaints coming from the mountain. And recently there is this issue of 1 man, 1 shillings, 1 vote. If you add all these, then you are seeing serious revolt has started against Ruto. If he does not move on with speed to find a solution to all that the mountain is rising, then William Ruto will just end up losing the mountain vote. That's what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.